Hi guys, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you how to get the length of the array and then how to sort out the array, how to apply other methods, concat and slides. Let's look at it here. First of all, I'm going to get the length of the array. First of all, write the array name, then you have to write length. Here is, and this method will return the length of the array. Here I'm going to alert it out. You can save it in a variable. Here is this, and now here is the 5 is the length of the array. And now the next method that I'm going to teach you is the how to delete an element from an array. First of all, here I'm going to delete the value from the first index, that is 4, and you have to write delete, and then you have to write array name and then the index. So I want to remove the one index value, so here is the index 1. So now the value of the one index is removed, but it is still occupying the memory, or in other words, the one index is still exist but it have not any value because we are just deleting its value. But when we do the pop or when we shift the values, when we shift the values, in that case the values index are also removed. But now at this time only the value of the index move, value index is not removed. Here I'm going to alert all the values. Here is this, and you can see it. Here is, this is 3 4, and here you see that there are two commas. Here is, I'm going to zoom the screen, then I will, here you see that there are two commas. Here is the 3 and then there are two commas. There is a space between these two commas, that is the space of the first index. If the value is removed, so there is only one comma. I hope you get it. Here I'm going to zoom in full. Here is this. Now I will print it in the div, then you can understand it clearly. Here is the div, select div, here is div, dot text, and now here is, you see that there is a space between these two commas, that is the space of the one index that have not any value. So in this way you can delete these values. And now the next method is to sort out the values. You can sort the array alphabetically, but you have to give the character values, because these values are going to be sorted according to the alphabetically, like A is at the first, B is at the second, C is at the third. So here I'm gonna put the random values, like here is Udemy, and then here is a instructor, here is students, and then here is I'm going to write courses, and then here is buying. So now here the values are at the random position, but if we apply the sort method, here is sort, so it is going to sort all the array in the alphabetically order. So it is not going to return any array, it is going to change the original array. And here is, refresh it. So now we are not printing the array. Here I'm going to print it in the div. Here is div dot txt test. Here is, and here you see that buying is at the first, course is at the third, instructor, students. All all array values are sorted from their first character. B is before the C, so that's why it is at the first, and C is before the I, and S is after the I, and then U. So here you see that these are random, but now it is alphabetically sort. And there is another method that I'm going to teach you, is the reverse. The reverse method is going to reverse all the array. Here is dot reverse. So now all the array is going to reverse. Now the array is in this position. So now first Udemy is printed, then sounds, then instructor. Here you see that all the arrays reverse. And the next method that I'm going to teach you is the concat. Like in the string, you have already learned the concat, but here you can also do the concatenation. Like here, if I create a second array, here is test2, and here is, I'm going to put its value 56, 58. Here are two values. You can join this array to this array, and you can join as many arrays as you want. What you need to do, you just need to write the first array, then the concat function, and then here you have to write the array names that you want to concat with the test array. Here I want to just concat test2 array, and then if you want to concat the third array with the test2 array, then you have to write the third array name, then you have to write the fourth name of the array. But here is only one array, and this array is going to attach with the test, and the third array that we will put is going to attach with the test2 array. So in this way, a line wise arrays are going to attach with each other, and it is going to return the array, and it is going to return a new array. So now here I'm going to alert it out. Here is, and now I'm going to place it above. Here is at this point, here is this, and now reload it. So here you see that Udemy students, instructors, and here is the second one array. If you place the third one array, like you can place the directly an array like this. Here I'm going to place another array, like it have only one value. I'm going to put random, it's one value, and here I'm going to give it the second value is any value. And now let's do it. So here you see that here are the first array, then here is the second, then here is the third. So in this way you can concat the arrays. And now here I'm going to tell you about another function, that is slice. You can print any part of the array by using the slice method. Here I'm going to make it in this, and now here you see that here I'm going also make it in the comment. And here you see that this is the array, and if we here you see that these are the 5 values in it. So if we want to print the values from the instructor to the courses, so we can print it. What you need to do, you just need to give the index of the first index, and then you have to give the last index is buying. Why buying? Because the method slice will print the array before it. Here is if we give like this, here is the array name dot slice, and here is 1 2, here is last buying index is 2 3 4, so 4. So now it will return an array. Here is this original array is not going to be changed. Here you see that instructor student courses, but the last index is of the buying, so that's why it print before the buying. This is the first index, second, and the third. It have print 1 to 3rd, but we have to give the index 1 to 4 if we want to print from 1 to 3rd. But if you want to give only, if you give only one index like this, if you give only one argument like 1, you can give 2 3 or you want, so it will print the rest of the array like this. Here is here you see that instructor student course is blank, so it have print the rest of the array. So that all over the methods of the array. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video that is about the switch. So if you have any problems, so kindly add the discussion. I will help you as much as I can. See you in the next video.